All right, I'm officially live. Let's give it a second here.
Make sure I'm not picking my nose or anything.
No, you're good. So I don't know. Will it show up right on this one where you're at? You might have to like refresh it or go to my videos or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to your page right now.
Okay. Yo, yo, yo. All right. All right. All right. Here you are. Here we are. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Cassandra, what up? Elliot, Ice Wolf, what up? Black Warrior, Furious Matt, yo. Joe Wayne, what up? What up? Miriam, shout out, shout out. Blacklight Demon. I'm here with Cherry Bird. We're doing it old school right here. We're just doing a little bit of a chat and interview. What up, Marco? Mr. Savage collabs, Turtle, you know what it is. It's been a while, Ice Wolf. So yeah, we were trying it obviously earlier on the OBS, but that thing just lags for some reason. So we're just gonna have a little chat here. I thought this would be cool, and yeah, let's go ahead, Cherry. Is this good?
I mean, like we tried to get all technical, you know, like we tried to like stream and get all with the screens and the studio and all
Yeah.
that, but you know, it's better. And we'll just do it the way that we're comfortable with, the way that's good for your fans, and you know, like we just want to. I mean, I think they just want to. People just want to know what's going on in Kyle's world. You know, what's going on with Black Light District. You know, and can I just have a deeper, like a longer conversation, so
Right.
your fans have a better connection. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And this is cool because again, like streaming like this is something I do often. I have all my regulars in here and everyone who comes to chat. So to be able to, just do something different, I think it's awesome. And I'm really glad to have you on here for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you. I'm so glad. And hi, everybody. Hi, all Kyle's posse, her gang, gaggle of friends and fans. I'm so excited for y'all. Have to excuse me if you can't really see me, or if he comes back and pans and I'm like got my finger in my nose or whatever. But I'll try not to be gross or anything like that. But I'm so glad to be here with you guys. And if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna try and pay attention. So hit the question or put it in all caps unless that bothers people, and I'll try and catch the question. But we were talking about what's going on Spotify, because that's really, really freaking exciting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, basically, just to get right down to it, it's like our track One of a Kind is just, it's reacting to a point, like, seriously, I've been telling everyone, and this is fact, like, this is pretty much the fastest reacting track we've had on Spotify, at least. I mean, we've had the success on YouTube, and yeah, we've already done almost 20 million streams on Spotify. You know what I mean? But to have this song particularly with the style of it, and to be able to react in another genre that's not just rock or alternative, where we're literally crossing over. I'm talking hip hop, rap, pop, EDM. I mean, it's literally popping up all across the board. So to be able to, just to have that happen is something really new age, and I feel like it's the modern way of crossing over. You know what I mean? So it's awesome, and it's just, I'm glad it keeps going, and we're gonna keep that shit going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like we kind of touched on that the last time we kind of chat. The last time we spoke about how that crossover is going so amazing for you because of the hip hop, and the song. But what's so bizarre to me, because we were talking about this exact same thing where what we're having the technology issues, right? So in rock, again, they've said that rock is dead. Like that's another big conversation that people are saying, right?
Right.
And I think it's great that we're actually having this now, because what do you think? Why do you think that the reason is that so many people aren't having or don't have the ability to cross over? Is it because their songs suck, or or is it because they don't branch out, or tell me a little bit about your opinions on that.
Well, my opinion on that, like especially if we're talking like in the rock world, why artists don't cross over, or even hardly. I mean, honestly, it's hard for a rock band to just break out, period, nowadays. I mean, to me, in my opinion, I mean, the whole thing is a dated formula. Radio doesn't have any pull in that genre anymore. Active rock radio, they have no pull. I mean, obviously, I've had a couple top 40 singles over there, which is awesome. And again, it's not a knock on anyone over there in particular. It's just that in a way, the genre has almost put itself in this place because things are so repetitive. I mean, it's stale. A lot of that music is stale. I mean, I can't stand to listen to some of these stations, honestly, because it's just the same thing over and over. And it's like music has to evolve. And it's almost sad that we're in a place right now where pop music, pop radio, almost feels more original than rock radio. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's the thing, though. It's like, an artist like myself, when I'm taking a single of mine or something to radio, I get pushback from all these guys because the sound isn't the exact same, or I'm a little bit outside the box, you know what I mean? And to me, that's the stuff that kills it right there, because people aren't willing to evolve and take a risk on something, you know what I'm saying? Or just to change it up, like, you know, it feels like you're listening to a 20-year-old playlist sometimes. So I could go on and on with that, but it's almost whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally get it. Like, I mean, because I was wondering, like, has any of your fans been like, dude, like, I mean, what is the deal? Like, how come it doesn't sound like, you know, your first record or your second, you know?
Right.
Do you have anything that, like, do you have fans that have really said that, oh, you've sold out or you've totally changed or whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
No, I totally know what you mean, and it's like, not really. I mean, of course, look, there's always going to be one or two here and there, some, you know, usually older person on YouTube or something that was with us many years ago. But again, I think it shows the narrow-mindedness of a lot of things these days. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, so no, I mean, I think the fans accept the music and obviously love the new music. That's why everything keeps getting bigger and bigger as we go. You know, again, shout out to everyone in the chat right here. This is one of the reasons why, you know, why I do this stuff. And it's like every time we put something out, it just gets bigger and bigger. And you know, it's not really a question. Again, with the kind of music I do, it's not really a question of, is it a rock song or is it? It doesn't really matter because it's real and it. Exactly, and I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like at the end of the day, it's real and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Either you love it or if you don't, just don't listen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, and I think that's really what it boils down to is that, like, fans, we like the music because it invokes a feeling, an emotion from us, right?
Right.
Like, you know, I like all kinds of music. I like all kinds, like, from metalcore to, you know, straight up Swedish death metal, you know, to alt rock. I mean, whatever it is that makes me feel something,
Right.
good, bad, or otherwise, you know, I'm down. Like, and I want to hear more. Like I was telling you about that one artist that had a really heavy. Their first EP was really heavy, and then so I was kind of expecting it to be heavy with their second EP, and I was like, when it wasn't, I was like, what's the deal? And like in my mind, it wasn't that I didn't like it, but my mind had to kind of readjust. And what I found after listening was it was heavier with emotion and not necessarily with music, but it was still that band.
Right.
Know?
Exactly. Well, same thing with me. Exactly. Same thing with me. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, it's like, it's always going to be my style and my thoughts and my way of like spitting if I'm rapping or singing. You know, if I'm using different producers for different types of beats. Again, I mean, the album I just dropped has 17 songs and there are heavy songs on there, but there's a lot of new style songs for us too. You know what I mean? So it's like anywhere and everywhere and in between is where I want to be. I don't want to stick to just one thing because, again, that's why I think rock radio is so stale, because everyone wants to sound the exact same. And I am so bored with that I can't do it. Trap beats, and I mean, honestly, hip hop has an even bigger thriving scene with actual action happening. And pretty much all the other genres do except for rock. And it's like, it's crazy. And it's like, I just can't be a part of that right now. You know what I mean?
Well, it's because I think that we're or I say we because I'm involved in the rock industry or the rock, you know, world, if you will. I mean, I love rock, and you know, but there is a problem. There's an issue, maybe not a problem, challenge, and that is because I don't think people want to step out of that box. You know, they don't want to say, hey, I'm going to give away my songs for free. I'm not gonna charge for an EP. I'm gonna give them away,
Right.
and then I'm gonna say, you know, hey, you. Have a subscription or you know, be a part of like a live chat like we're doing. You know, get out of the same, okay, I have to make a record, then I have to sell it, and I have to put it in the store, and it has to go on the radio. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man,
And go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm obsessed right now. Like, do you see your little pop thing
What was
on your
it?
phone? On your phone, your pop socket
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there
yeah.
on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Watch. Hold on.
All right,
I'm
show
gonna
me.
go.
Show me.
Oh my god.
Shout out, everyone.
No, I shit not.
Oh, is that the
This is
same
what.
one?
Like it's the same thing.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, you guys
Weird.
can't see that on here.
Like
Yeah,
even know.
yeah, yeah. No, that's crazy. That's the same one.
I was like, wait, I can't because I'll be thinking about it and then I won't be able to concentrate. So
Right,
that's
right.
cool. That
No, 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 for
like
sure.
mine.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. But no, you know what? At the end of the
I
day,
was hoping.
go ahead. We have the lag on here. It's all good. On the between us, you know what I'm saying, like the delay, so whatever. But go ahead, please.
Okay, so like, let's talk a little bit about, I want to talk about Minecraft. Like, I want to see, you started out with, these busting, these tracks that are busted, and you did this collaboration with Rainimator,
Yep. Yep.
Rain, I want to see if there's anything coming down the pike for that. Are you going to do some more videos, or what's in the works for that?
Yeah, I mean, what was
And
it?
can someone teach me how to please?
Yeah, right, right. Same with me. No, yeah, like I don't know, a month or so ago, we dropped one called "Hard Pill to Swallow," which was the first one we've done together in a while, and it's been awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like coming off what we did last year with like "Cold as Ice," "The Struggle," "Goodbye," "Just So You Know," "Danger." Like we did a lot of awesome stuff earlier this year. So yeah, definitely. And of course, there's going to be more. There's always going to be more. We don't ever have anything set in stone or really announce anything until it's time to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't doubt it if we do more collaborations, and it's exciting too. So definitely a lot of stuff to come though.
No,
Shout out Kenneth.
before we shut up. I don't know. I mean, I can't see, like, the chat is like fucking hauling ass, and
Yeah, no, it's all
I'm
good.
too and I have ADHD, and I'm like, oh my god.
Right.
So
No,
I'm
it's all good.
concentrating
And real quick, I do want to say shout out to everyone in the chat. I wanted you guys to kind of see this. You know, if this is something you guys are liking too, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're enjoying something like this. If you think this is something we should do, because Cassandra says, Kyle, the interview is lit. Shout out Cassandra. So yeah, I mean, we were thinking that maybe you guys could almost submit questions, or we could do something like that. Savage says no. Shout out. They're always gonna have some haters on here, but I appreciate you guys.
Fine.
I appreciate you. Cassandra, shout out Blacklight Demon. I appreciate you. But no, Cherry, definitely we'll go for another minute here. This has been awesome. What do you think? Are you having fun on here? Like I said, I wish everyone could see you right now. But you know what? We're having a good time and we're having a good chat and that's what counts. You know, it never hurts to try a new idea. That's why people are so limited. If we're gonna go back to the rock thing again, it's like one of the reasons why that genre suffers is because people are so closed-minded and so stuck to one formula where we're out here trying things. We're out here busting down the motherfucking doors. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to follow no path of you know what I mean? Just going down the same old shit because that won't work. That's why my numbers almost slay all those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I was looking at your bio and I was kind of doing some research before I had my interview with you initially, I was like looked at your numbers and I was like, how in the fuck is he doing this? Like, how is this happening? And I saw that the 1.3 million views from Minecraft, and then I saw on Spotify, and I was like, wow, because immediately anytime I hear Blacklight District, for me the very first song that pops in my mind is Goodbye, and it doesn't go away.
Right.
I mean, like, it's
shout out to Goodbye, and I know a lot of the kids in the chat here love Goodbye. By the way, lots of thumbs up for sure. But no, yeah, Goodbye's a great example of a song that did well. You know, I mean, the Minecraft video for that's over 15 million right now. And then the actual video. What was that?
Sorry, I'm sorry I talked over you. I said I was just like excited because look how much you've evolved though.
For sure.
Goodbye.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm Spotify right now. But go ahead, finish what you were saying.
No. That's what it is, you know. And you know, Goodbye was just on the last album, so it's like even in a short amount of time. Again, I'm when I get creative on something, I get inspired by new ideas. You know what I mean? So like I'm
What
never
are you?
looking to go in, even though like a song like Goodbye was a hit for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. I just want to go in there and say, okay, let's do that sound again because it worked. You know what I mean? If there's no risk, there's no reward for me, for sure.
Right. No, sorry, I keep talking over, and we'll get used to the lag or what have you. I mean, it's really hard to like wait because I'm like, okay, now do I go? Now do I talk? But like, no, you can totally see the progression and the ways that the band has evolved and your sound has evolved. And you know, I don't think it's music, it's life. But I wanted to ask you a question. What this week or this past week? What has inspired you, or what have you taken inspiration from, and what have you done with that inspiration in terms of creativity?
Right. Well, again, like I pretty much try to get inspired from anything, whether it's life or just things that have happened. Or this week, like one of my favorite artists released a new album, and I listened to that. Like I get inspired. You know, again, there's not a lot of new music out there that inspires me nowadays. That's why my listening has changed a lot too. Like from the shit I listen to, even, you know, just because again, I'm trying to find somewhere new and trying to keep my ears a few, you know what I mean? I don't want to get like a lot of these guys. I know get caught up, you know what I'm saying? And I just do everything I can to stay as fresh as possible. And
I mean, do your fans care? I mean, your fans don't care if. I mean, I'd like to know this honestly. So, do your fans care if you have a label or if you're DIY or indie
oh
or
no,
who
no,
are
I don't
people?
think anyone can. No one cares about that nowadays. Honestly, like seriously, like they're like in today's generation, signed and unsigned doesn't really exist because being signed means that someone unsigned is missing out on something that you would get when you're signed. When no, you know, again, I'm the perfect example. I mean, I don't know any one band on the rock charts right now. And again, this is not to talk shit. This is just to give an example. There's not one band on the rock charts right now I know that's been featured on Billboard or had Billboard cover something. Again, like Hard Pill to Swallow video was premiered with a feature on Billboard. Again, that's a feat all in itself. That's the kind of shit you sign to labels to get. Getting, you know, 1 million streams a month on Spotify or 10 to 15 million on YouTube. I mean, that's the kind of stuff people want to get signed to be able to get those numbers. So it's like if I can do it all right here, AK-19, by the way, all the way. And you know, it's like no, we don't need nothing. We are the new label. Like when you look at AK-19, I mean, this is the new shit. This is the next generation of shit right here. That's why we're killing everybody with success.
And you know what? And I can tell that it is so exciting for you, and it's genuine. Like it's no bullshit. You know,
Absolutely.
you have this genuine spirit about you that people know. Like when I'm talking to you, I know that I'm not getting bullshit. Like I'm not getting the fake thing. Like you really don't really want to talk to me. You know, or or not me, but like when you're doing an interview, like
Right.
sometimes or that you're just saying the same thing over and over. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And because you're not, you know.
For sure. For sure. Well, again, that goes back to being real, like I said a little bit ago. You know, it's like, again, you and I are out here trying something. We're having fun. You know, my fans are obviously here. People are on here. Shout out again, everyone in the chat. I know. Again, thank you guys for just everything, man. It's just awesome. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to do things with new interactions, new ways of doing things, just really moving up and staying up with the technology is what's important. You know what I'm saying? Doing things like this, going
Yeah.
out. I mean, my show is totally different. I mean, it's just staying ahead of the curve always.
And when are you gonna come on tour or go on tour rather?
Well, we have some dates actually confirmed right now. We haven't announced the tour yet. We're just kind of waiting. But we do have some really good tours coming up. We just announced last week we're going to be at Edge Fest, which is up in Idaho. Shout out to Brock and everyone up there in Jerome. You know, they play us on the rock station and the pop station up there. So for us to be, again, it's a rock festival. So we'll be joining what, Fozzy and Adelita's Way and stuff like that. So we'll be doing that this summer. We got a lot of other festivals to announce soon and definitely some tours to announce soon. But again, new
You
age,
better.
I don't have to go on tour. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have to go out there and bust my ass doing that because the fans come to me online.
Exactly. And you know what? That's something we should do, maybe plan is maybe have a couch concert, or a couch, listening party.
Absolutely.
Whatever you call it, whatever the heck it is.
Absolutely. Right.
But better. I mean, I don't care. I mean, people still want to see you live. Like people
For
still
sure,
want to
for
see
sure.
That, but it's not like you have to do it all the time. Like,
And I still
like
love to
everybody,
play
like,
live
towards
too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
That's where it's at. I mean, that's where you get that energy from. But
Right.
like I mean, literally, I saw a band 4 times last year. They came through every quarter.
Oh, right.
different tours.
Yep. That's common nowadays almost.
But all I'm saying is that if you do go on tour, you must come to Dallas.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? We are for sure. It's definitely on the tour that we have. Oh, but like some other people say, oh, I can't say this or that. Oh, bullshit. Whatever. We'll be out in April. We'll
Right.
definitely be coming to Dallas for sure. So, you know what I'm saying?
Do your fans have questions, or are they?
Well, I
what do
see
they
Cassandra
say?
asked about Monterey. I don't know about Monterey yet, Cassandra, but maybe. Let me see here. Just everyone chatting. I appreciate you guys. Again, you can go to teespring.com. You guys buying these things up left and right. Go check them out. I appreciate the support. AK19 for life. Shout out Elliot Spencer. Cassandra, again, shout out. Ryan, appreciate you. GXX, appreciate you. Extreme Kyle Plays, what up? Ice Wolf again. Savage God. Joey, shout out. Appreciate that. Kenneth. I could go on and on here. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm glad you guys got to come on and meet Cherry, and maybe we'll do this again. Again, maybe we'll start having you guys submit questions, whatever it is. But this has been fun, Cherry. I hope you've had a good time. And we'll definitely do this again, guys. So there's the link Joey just posted in the chat there. I will be back on probably tomorrow, guys. So shout out King, he just got here. And again, shout out to Cherry Bird for making an awesome chat. So
thank you. Y'all come visit me on Facebook and Twitter and all of that place. All over the wood. www. I have my own website, cherrybird.com, and then Facebook, Twitter, all of it.
absolutely.
So
Go follow Cherry, the Cherry Bird. You search her up, and again, we might do a lot more of these. And we're gonna have some fun. So you guys take it easy, and I will see you soon. Hit that Instagram too, @Blacklight District. Peace.